Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. This is going to be a little bit short and different video that we're going to do today, that I'm going to do today. So we have with our toilet here in our trailer, we have a little bit of a leak, I guess you could say, and it's not really a leak. And I'll show a little video here of what it's doing. What's happening with our toilet is after you flush it, and these toilets are known to do that apparently, and I've been doing some research on this, they'll kind of run a little bit. So like your toilet at home, it'll kind of run. So those little holes up top will leak a little bit, and that's bad. We don't want that to happen. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to replace the little valve that goes in the back. So we ordered this valve online, and I think it was like 12 bucks, 13 bucks. So it's a really cheap replacement. So what we're gonna do, since we're going camping this weekend, I wanna try to replace this evening. We'll test it while we're at home. I'll kind of walk you through the process. It's not that hard from what I've done my research on, but from what I can see, the hardest part is gonna be, it's because where we're working down here, where this valve is, it's pretty tight back in here. So what we wanna do, like with any project like this, is we're not hooked up to any water right now. And what I did is I kind of flushed the toilet with whatever water's kind of sitting in those lines. We put a little towel down here to catch any water that's going to spill out, because there's going to be a little bit of water in that line that's going to come out. So let's take this apart, see what it does, see what we can do, and let's see how complicated this project is. So a couple things that you're going to have to do, it looks like, with this little spot down here, and again you can see this is pretty tight down here. So we're going to want to take this off here. There's one screw on this side, and we'll take that off next, but I wanted to get this line off first because I believe this is where I'm going to have a little bit of water come out. So I just want to loosen this a little bit. Yeah, so there's a, hopefully you can see that, there's a little bit of water coming out, so that's again why we have a towel here. So let's just let this drain a little bit, and I got another towel up behind me if it gets too bad, but I don't anticipate that. But let's just let it do its thing here. So yeah, this unscrews pretty darn easy. So yeah, you have a little bit of water in this line, which is, you know, again, that's to be expected, right? We haven't been hooked up for a while. So, and then on the other side here, let's bring this over here, and if you can see this a little bit, sorry for the bumpiness, there's one little screw right here that we have to unhook, and then it just kind of unlatches here, the part, and I'll show you that once I open the bag a little bit. This should just pop out. So one screw here. Don't think there's a screw on that other side from what I can tell. I don't feel anything. I don't see anything. So we're gonna unscrew this, and then you're gonna have to cut this here a little bit with some wire cut, with some cutters. So you're gonna have to be really careful not to cut this tube. When you do this tube, you know, you don't want to cut that, then you're in big trouble. So let's unscrew this, see what that does, and then we'll try to cut this line off as well, this little this piece here, and then we'll pop this on and see what it does. So let's see what we can do. So this is just one little screw that's here. Pretty simple little piece, it looks like. So what I want to do is I'm going to take this off first, and then lightly try to pop this out while that's on. Might just be a little bit easier. So let's, once we get this guy undone, it should be relatively easy. Like I said, the space is the hardest part about this. You got some cramped space. That's the challenge you're going to run into here. This should be pretty straightforward. Now, something to keep in mind, I am not the handiest of guys. So that ought to tell you, if I can do something like this, and we're going to see, we'll check the results, but if I can do this, you can do it. So here's our one screw. That's all it is, one little screw. Set this right here. So you can see that's it. So now what we want to be careful with is kind of prying this down. We don't want to bust anything. So you can see how easy that just is going to pop out right here. So again, let's start from the top. All right, that looks pretty easy. And grab our bottom one, push it in. And that's it. So that's the piece right here. So this is what's popped out. Now, the tricky part, like I said before, we got to cut this guy off, and we don't want to cut into this wire. But it's, you know, there's a spot for 4 screws here, but this is really only set up for 1. So we'll check with the other part when it gets out. But I'm going to cut this guy off, and then let's slide the other one in, and we'll take a look at the inside of this too when we're done. So, okay, so just as I thought, as I'm spilling more water all over myself, the hardest part was definitely cutting off this little clamp here. So it was a pain to get it off of this guy here, but we got it off, and the best thing is we didn't damage this hose, which is the most important part. So what I'm looking at is, and I can't see anything within this valve, and it's kind of hard to see down in there what was causing that issue. It does look a little, I mean, who knows what it is, but we're gonna replace this anyway with the other part. So let's set our old one aside and take a look at what our guts are of our new one. So again, this is pretty simple. So this is set up very similar. It's actually set up the exact same. So we are going to use the same screw that we used before, which is going to make this very simple. So this is the parts that we have. Again, it's our same valve. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And then we have, what I prefer is a clamp that we can actually tighten. So this is going to be way better in my opinion. So what we're going to do, now I don't have any, I do actually have some on me. I take that back. I did grab some. So what I'm going to do too, just to prevent leaks, we're going to use some, a little bit of plumber's tape. I think that's always good to use anytime you're using water, year-round water. So I highly recommend using some plumber's tape. So let's get some plumber's tape on here. We're looking at the same part, right? So old, new, right? So everything looks like it matches up. Everything is the same across the board, right? Everything's pretty much identical that you guys can see here. Here's our new one, here's our old one. And so let's pop this guy in, and you can see he's just gonna pop in right here. And you'll hear the click. It should snap right into place. That's how easy that is. That just pops right in. I want to get our clamp on. And let's tighten this up a little bit and go from there. All right, so let's tighten this up. I feel like we're in a good spot right there. So let's tighten it up. Again, the other thing with this plastic, right? When we're dealing with plastic, we don't want to over tighten. But we got this guy nice and snug. I feel pretty good about that. Again, we're kind of locked in there. We're in a good spot. So we got new valve in. She's pretty tight. Okay, so that's that piece. I feel good about that. I don't see any leaks that are gonna come from that, but we're gonna test it. So again, let's grab our little bit of plumber's tape here. I don't need a lot, but anytime we're, like I said, I'm a big fan of using plumber's tape when I'm around water. So you don't need a lot, but we need enough to prevent some leaks here. And that's all we're doing. Okay. This back on. Tighten it up. So we're gonna get this guy on here. There we go. So I'm not a big fan of toilet repair, but as far as toilet repair goes, this has been relatively easy. Now, there's a lot of people that say, I've seen some other videos where you don't need to put that screw back in, but again, it's already set up, the hole's already there. Again, our challenge is going to be space, but let's get this back in, then we're going to circle back around and do some testing. So hold on while I finish getting this in and do some testing. Okay, so what I did is I hooked up my water outside just from my hose, ran it out here. I have a little water regulator on it, so I'm not getting too much water pressure to it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this handle down, fill the tank up with water. But what I wanna do when we do that, is we're gonna just watch right here. I'm gonna put my hand down here. And I don't see or feel any water dripping, so that's positive. So, and more importantly, so the water will run for a little bit, but don't see anything leaking here or here, so that's a positive. So like I said, what was happening before, and this is still sort of running a little bit. Let's see how long it runs for, but I'm gonna keep an eye on this tonight. I'm gonna just, like I said, I let it flush. I'll probably let it sit for a half hour or so, come back out and check it and see what the bowl looks like. So let's do that. So we are roughly 30 minutes later and coming back, and this is all that's in the water. So I think what's gonna happen, it's gonna run for a little bit, but I kind of grossly, but you know, clean your toilet. But this is dry around here after I wiped it, so I don't think it's running anymore. So it looks like that valve might have done the trick. We'll keep an eye on it all weekend. But as you guys can see, that was not a hard project. Replacing those valves are easy. The part is 12 bucks. We'll add a link in this little short video, but super simple project, guys. Save yourself hundreds of dollars, and I'll have hopefully some good success with this weekend. But thanks for watching this little instructional video from a guy that's not super handy. We'll see you guys later on this weekend. Okay, so I have great news about the toilet repair. So last night we tested it, looked like everything was running well, so we just got set up today at our site, and we're in the toilet, it's not filling up. So that little repair, that $12 part, $13 part, whatever it was, and a few little bit of sweat and hard cramped spaces, we have a toilet that is doing what it's supposed to be doing now. So no filling up, no leaking, no anything. It's working perfectly. So glad we can share it. Hopefully it worked, and hopefully you enjoyed that video. I think it was a good one. Very different from what I normally do, but I liked it. Easy fix.